go ahead and get started, I'm going to be realistic. Some people don't apply primer when they're testing out a foundation, but I'm just going to keep it very realistic, and I'm going to add a primer because I basically never put on foundation without a primer. So I'm going to use my favorite primer, and this is from Smashbox, and this is their Photo Finish Foundation Primer, oil free, and it's pore minimizing. So that is what that looks like. And per usual, I'm going to go ahead and just press it in my skin. That fills up the pores much better than just rubbing it in. So I'm just going to press it in my skin. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and apply this foundation. Now I am going to use a damp Real Technique sponge. You can use a beauty blender, you can use a brush, but in all honesty, I'm just, like I said, I'm keeping this very realistic, and I normally use a sponge when applying my foundation. Now there are times I do use a brush, but like 90% of the time I use a damp sponge. I just prefer the way it applies the foundation more. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation, and mine is in the number 207, and I think it really matches me very well. Now I've heard that they're coming up with more shades for my woman of color, because to be all honest, the color range right now sucks. Like they have like 6 of the same shades. So yeah, I feel like a lot of companies do that. They just throw out a foundation and they forget the woman of color. Like, hello, women of color use makeup too. Let's just be real. But anyways, this has sunscreen in it. It's SPF 50, and it says for normal to dry skin. A little bit about my skin, I am very oily. Sometimes I do get dry around here and sometimes around here, but that's during the winter months that we have here in Florida. It does get cold here, by the way. Where I live in Central Florida, and we get down to 30 degrees. Just a little FYI. But anyways, so I am oily, like I said, and I personally have always loved to be dewy. I never prefer that matte look. So as far as the matte version of this, I did not get, because I don't like a matte face. It's not for me. As oily as I am, I don't want to be matte. Just saying. So when they came up with this, I was definitely excited because I like glow. So yeah, this claims to be 24 hours. Now if you're wearing a foundation for 24 hours, shame on you. That's just nasty. Don't do that. That's bad for your skin. So a little bit about it on the back. It tells you a little bit about, you know, what it does, its claims. So it says it's lasting glow foundation. It's never dull, never greasy, and I do like the fact that it has an expiration date. So when you purchase this, please check the expiration date, because since it has an SPF in it, it is going to expire. So definitely check out that SPF. So it says it has a radiant finish, wear up to 24 hours. It has medium coverage, and it's air light foundation. So it says you want to shake it. So let's just give it a good shake. Again, it wants you to shake it because it has that sunscreen, and the sunscreen and the foundation, they separate. So you want to make sure you shake it up. So I am going to use my Graftopian makeup palette right here, and this is just to, you know, mix up products or apply your products. Since I am a makeup artist, a licensed certified makeup artist, I do freelance here and there. So this is what I use very often to just apply the foundation or concealer or anything like that, and, you know, just apply it rather than applying it to your hand. And it's much cleaner. So there you go. I have a little bit on that palette because I don't know how much I'm going to use right now. And I'm going to start with one side of my face. Now, as you guys can see, I do have a lot of redness in my face. So this is without any color correcting or concealer right now. So just going to start dotting that over our face and just blending it in. It does have a scent to it. It's nothing that bothers me, but it does have a little bit of a scent. Not very strong either. It's very light scent. Now, hold on. Let me just bring this mirror up close. Now I can see that it does have some dewiness to it, but not as much as I would like it. Like, I would prefer it to be dewier, if that makes any sense, but I'm not complaining. I'm just saying if they were to redo the formula, definitely make it a little bit more dewy. But I do like the way it's going on my skin. Okay guys, so what do you think? This is the side without the foundation. As you can see, all my redness, and this side with the foundation, and that's just one layer. I think I did an excellent job of canceling out that redness, and you can see my face looks lifted, which is amazing. You can see these mom eyes that I have. I call them mom eyes because I get no sleep, but yeah, it definitely lifted up my face. I look more awake, and you can kind of see like that dewiness coming in through around here, right where we always want that highlight to be. So I do like it. Now, it doesn't feel like I have anything on my face either, which is amazing. So far, I'm really, really liking this foundation, and I think it was a perfect match since I'm really white. But yeah guys, I really, really dig this foundation. Now let me just zoom in a little bit so you can see I have a lot of redness, and I have large pores and freckles mixed all in here. Then I have these panda / mommy eyes, which looks like I got punched in my eye, with all these like broken capillaries I have going on here. Then we'll move to this side with the foundation. So as you can see, it definitely changed the appearance drastically with just one layer. Now it says it's medium coverage, but I think if you add another layer, it will definitely be like full coverage. I think you can cover a lot with this look. I'm gonna go ahead and just test out this foundation for a few hours. It is 11:48 in the morning, so I'm going to go ahead and do what I have to do, go outside definitely, and I'm gonna come back to you guys later on and just tell you guys how it held up and my personal feelings on it from an oily acne prone girl. So I'm gonna let you know how I feel based on an oily girl's opinion. And yeah, so far so good. I really like the look out of it. Like I said, it just feels very light. It doesn't feel like I have foundation on my face, which I love. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just, like I said, finish doing what I have to do. And if you guys are interested in this look, I did use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, so it should be up after this. And if you guys are interested in how I achieve this look, then just make sure to subscribe. And like always, if you guys have any requests or any looks you would like me to do or anything, whatever, just let me know and I'll make sure to get that up for you guys. So I will be back later on to show you guys and tell you guys my opinion. Okay? Alright, so I'll see you guys later. Bye. Guys, so I already did my errands. I went out and it's freaking hot outside. So it hasn't been like 8 hours or anything. It is 3:30 as you can see, so a few hours have passed since I first applied this foundation. And I do want to say, for it being very hot outside and me being very oily, I'm pretty held up right now. I'm a little shiny up here, but that's okay, that's normal being that I am oily. But I notice I am not extremely oily. Like, it still looks healthy. The foundation hasn't, separated. I don't have any patches or anything like that. The highlight is still there, the contour is still there. Everything is pretty intact. It's like, how do I explain it? It is like a flexible foundation. Like, I can move and smile without getting any creasage or anything. But yeah, so far so good. I am gonna say, so far this has to be like one of my favorite foundations I've ever used. So that's pretty pretty good. So I do recommend this foundation. Hopefully they'll make more colors for you women of color. And yeah, if you guys are willing to try this foundation, definitely I recommend it to you. I really love it so far. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.